y'all doing out there? This Easy Work Boxing. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more of the videos, please hit that notification bell if you want to see more of the videos. Now, this is for Maurice Hooker versus Jose Carlos Ramirez, okay? All right. These are 140-pound fighters. Maurice Hooker is the WBO lightweight champion of the world. Jose Ramirez is the WBC lightweight champion of the world. Now, a little bit about these fighters. Maurice is 5'11" with an 8-inch reach. Jose Ramirez, his height is 5'10" with a 72.5-inch reach. Now, you know, I'm going to go in on both of these fighters. I didn't really know this fight was coming up. I was looking and I saw it. And I said, I got to, say something about this fight. This will be a unification fight. Whoever wins is going to take 2 belts. They will be the WBC and the WBO champion. All right, I just want to go and break down certain things in each fighter, and then I'm going to say my prediction on who's going to win this fight. All right, now, Maurice is 26-0, but he had 3 draws. You know what I'm saying? And I find that, a little troublesome for me because I look at it like he's known for having close fights. They'll let me know that he's not really that much of an aggressive fighter, and he don't, in my opinion, he really don't have that knockout KO power like that. You know what I'm saying? He had that, he could hit you with multiple shots and knock you out power. And it also showed me it's like he fights at the same speed of his opponent or something to me. You know what I'm saying? That just, for some reason, that 3 draws just bothers me, especially with this fight and who he's fighting. Now, one thing about Maurice Hooker is that he does have a good chin. Doesn't really have footwork. He doesn't really move around and bring that much. He'll stand right there in the pocket with you and fight you. He don't have that much movement in the ring. No head movement for real. He'll move it sometimes, but he don't really move it. He mostly stands in the guard and just stays there and block while the opponent lets off his shots. He don't really, move around the ring or try to dodge punches with slickness or anything like that. He's not that type of fighter. He's a smart fighter. I will say that about him. He can adapt. I've seen him adapt in fights. That's one good quality about him that I like. And it looked like he knows how to make his opponent throw their punches, miss punches, tire themselves out when he's fighting them. That's one thing I've seen about him. He controls distance well with his jab. One thing about Maurice Hooker is he loves his right hand. He would throw that. He would double throw. He does double right hand sometimes. And he's known for coming right behind that jab or just leading out sometimes with that right hand. And I wouldn't say that that's a problem for Ramirez. It'll be a problem for him against Ramirez. But I will say that him loving his right hand got him knocked down by Saito. He was waiting on him to throw that right hand. And when he threw, he caught him with a right hand and knocked him on down. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how much he loves his right hand, that the man actually, Saito, he saw it, and he actually waited on it and caught him with the right hand. It was kind of looked like a Andre Ward and Kovalev punch. When he knocked Andre Ward down, it was like he was waiting on that right hand, and that's how it looked against Hooker. And, I know that's something that Ramirez and his team will be working on, knowing that he in love with his right hand like that, because I promise you, he gonna throw the jab now. He got a good jab, but he gonna come with that right hand a lot of times. He will throw combinations as well, uppercuts and all. He will throw hooks as well, but he mostly looks forward to throwing his jab and his right hand. Now, I also have to say this about Maurice Hooker. Maurice Hooker is in good condition. He looked like, I've seen him in fights where it looked like he was done, and it comes from having good conditioning, and he'll come back at later on in the rounds, or he'll stay strong throughout the late rounds of the fight. So he does have good conditioning, and I have to give him credit for that most of all. Now, when it comes to the WBC champion, Mr. Jose Ramirez, I think one factor it don't really make a difference with Hooker, because Hooker mostly has a longer reach than most of his opponents, and I really seen them break that down against Hooker. Hooker, the fact that he has that jab really doesn't mean anything to me. I've seen fighters with shorter reach than him get in the inside and hit him. Terry Flanagan was one of them. So, you know what I'm saying, reach really don't matter in his fights. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it won't matter in this fight. It matters how he uses it, but most of his fights, I've seen his reach not be that dominant in the fight. You know what I'm saying? I've seen fighters get through his reach and hit him. So even though Ramirez reaches 72 and a half, to me that's not going to be a problem for Ramirez. All right, Ramirez is a fast, hard combination puncher. Fast, hard combination puncher, boxer puncher. You know, his offense is his offense is his defense. You know what I'm saying? He blocks punches most of the time. You know what I'm saying? He has a great chin. I'm not saying that he get hits a lot, but he has a great chin. He has been. I've seen him get caught. But his offense is his defense. He throws multiple combinations, and the way he throws and how he throws his body, it also protects his head at the same time. But he will get caught sometimes. But I also see Regis Prograis doing that a lot too. And one thing, he loves the liver shot, the left upper body liver shot. That's a punch of his that I think is very useful, and he's very brutal with it. I see he goes to the body a lot throwing that punch. I think that's what wears most of his opponents down, is that punch and how he attacks the body. And also he's very aggressive. So that alone right there tires the fighter out, because I think most fighters sit there and they have to realize that, hey, me moving around the ring either gonna tire me out, so I'm just gonna have to stand and fight this dude. And I think that's what a lot of fighters see with him, because just trying to stay back from him is not gonna be a good thing in the end, because eventually you're gonna tire yourself out. And Ramirez 9 times out of 10 gonna tear your body up. Now, with him fighting Maurice Hooker, you know, I have to say this: I see a lot of Amir Imam and Maurice Hooker, but I see more in Amir Imam than I do see Maurice Hooker. Now, I don't see the athleticism that Amir Imam has. Maurice Hooker don't have that, and I think that Amir Imam hits harder than Maurice Hooker. So, you know, a lot of people ain't gonna agree with this, but from the way I see the fight and the way Ramirez fights, how hard he fights, that special body shot, the way he goes to the body, and his aggressiveness, I see Ramirez beating Maurice Hooker. And I'm not just saying from the triangle effect. I just see the same fighter in Maurice Hooker I see in Amir Imam. But Amir Imam is more physical and more athletic. And he got a good chin too, just like Maurice Hooker got a good chin. But I don't see Maurice Hooker beating Jose Ramirez. That's my opinion. Comment in the bottom. Let me know how y'all feel about it. But in my opinion, Jose Ramirez will defeat Maurice Hooker. I think he'll probably stop him about the 10th round. About the late 9th, 10th round, I think he'll stop Maurice Hooker. That's my opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I barely be wrong. If you know easy work, check my catalog. I know what I be talking about when it comes to that boxing. In my opinion, I got Jose Ramirez defeating Maurice Hooker and becoming the unified champion at 140. It's Easy Work Boxing. Thank y'all for y'all time. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate, go to username, go to About. I would truly appreciate whatever it is you like to donate. But most of all, take care of yourself and your loved ones. It's Easy Work Boxing. I'm out.